You're right there, guys. How you doing? It's Speed here. Taking on the last couple of optional bosses today. I know one of them is pretty much, and I was told you have to activate a trouble for that one. So I'm hoping this is the right one. Do it and do it right. Yeah, if all goes to plan, this will probably be the finale. Hey, it's Zero, my best mate of the UK. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Yep, always gonna kill a cockroach on sight once I do kill it. Get in. And now I'm gonna open up the VC if anyone wants to join. Hey, chilling with some Honkai Star Rail. Nice, you really have. Luna's really got you addicted to that, hasn't she? Hey, Sunspace King, my best mate of America. How you doing, mate? You was just doing some Astrobot. Hope you've been enjoying that one, mate. I certainly did. By the way, guys, how's the audio all sounding? Is it all good? I was just joking. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Cheers, Sunspace. You right there, mate? You right, PVC Jack? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that, PVC Jack. Ah, fair enough. You can't hear the VC, what? The PVC Jack, do you mind quickly saying something? Okay, that is odd. Let's go. No, it's not, even though it's clearly on. Okay. Because I've never had that problem before.
This is a first.
Oh, god damn it. It was trying to come out through my mic.
Oh, was that the issue?
I think so. Now I can hear him. Get in.
Wait, do I recognize that? Sick.
You love Astrobot, especially the throwback to Sony's legacy. Like I said. Yeah, I only got the PS5 and the PS Vita. Not the PS Vita, the PS Portable. And even I was able to recognize some of the characters that show up. It's really cool, that.
I managed to play the whole tech demo with Astrobot. You know, the Astro's Playroom thing.
Oh yeah, that was a great time.
That was fun. It's really good.
Yeah, well, we're all good now, guys. I'll be interested to hear your reaction to one of the post-game costumes. I'm not going to say who it is, though.
Actually, isn't there a Peach
costume,
thing in the game?
But... Sorry?
Isn't there a Peach thing in Frozen Years or no?
No.
It was showing in the trailer, like, some sort of, like, computer thing.
What, an Astrobot?
No, in, Frozen Year Door.
Tech? You might be referring to Tech in Chapter 7. Yeah, I can definitely see why it won Game of the Year. It's clear there was a lot of passion put behind it. She really does not like... Though, to be fair, who would like dirty underpants? The team was only 60-something and they were able to make that? That's impressive. How cool is it to travel in a space on a big train when we have a spaceship, Eden Zero? That is nice. It's times like this where I'm glad of these pipes. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool, that mug. The way the lightsabers came on when you heat it up. But great way to have a cup of tea. I think it was this guy, yeah. Wait, did he say who? Wow, this guy might do some questionable stuff then. Now I've got to hand over a load of underpants.
Actually, don't stink.
Oh, they will stink.
Oh, I can smell it from the mic.
Mario needs to take a shower. You right there, mate?
Hello. Yeah, the guy's gonna have a bunch of dirty trousers worn by wrestlers, so they are gonna stink.
Yeah, they need to go in the wash, and anybody who's handled them needs to take a shower.
I say, or I have a better idea: set it on fire and never let it see the light of day ever again.
That's probably a better idea. You wanted it to arrive before the 4th, but I got my revenge on the 6th. Well, like you said, mate, revenge on the 6th.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched one of my friends play the Star Wars game that was on the Switch trial for NSO members, and it's very glitchy. Well, it was a 90s game, so it makes sense why it's a glitchy mess.
A lot of games, a lot of the early 3D games are glitchy and haven't aged well.
What, there's a Star Wars game on the Switch Online thing?
Yeah, it's part of the game trial if you have an NSO membership for this week. It's based off of the first step. It's based off episode 1, I think. And I saw one of my friends play through the whole thing on Star Wars Day. It was funny watching. It was funny watching him go through that.
That is the correct trouble for the Jolene fight in its subspace.
Yes. Now you had to wait like about 20 or 30 minutes for an email from Prince Mush.
Well, in that case, the other emails come in, so I guess we're heading off to the Pit of Trials first.
Yup! To fight this boss, you had to go down the Pit of 100 Trials again! You gotta go
basically
down there
it's like flops. So basically it's like Flopside from Super Paper Mario.
Where it's like, you get down there once, it's like, I'll have a trial for you, but you gotta get down here again from the start to see it happen.
Wait, man,
I have a...
Wait, I'm just checking my calendar for something.
I have a prediction of who it could be, based on the fact that based on one of the things I had to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course I'm away on hold. Of course I'm away on hold when it's PBC's anniversary.
But thankfully, you have a mover to skip the first 50 floors now.
Get in, that's probably why it's there.
It's a whopping 300 coins, but it helps.
Is it worth the price?
Yes, it's gonna save me about the best part of an hour at least.
I also
Bye, Mario.
And also this final reward, I don't think you're gonna wind up getting it on stream. It is you have to 100% your catalog, collect every single batch, and cook every single recipe. You have to finish all 3 of those things.
Yeah, I finished the badges, but...
yes, the no-life achievement.
I got it, and I'm like, this is a stupid reward, but I'm bragging about it anyway.
Again, is it one of those, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey thing or something?
Pretty much. So pretty much what your reward is, you get an emblem that turns Mario gold. That's pretty much all it is. You get a badge that turns Mario gold.
Oh, I've seen that actually.
At least
This is my excuse to say I 100% this game.
What an excuse.
It's really. I mean, yeah, there is games that have that kind of thing, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of them, it's like, hey, you get this useless thing if you 100% the game. The first of those, I believe, was Spyro 2, where it's like, you get an upgrade to your fire breath if you 100% the game. That carries over save files, and like, that makes the game broken!
I mean,
but it's a 100% reward.
It's a cool reward, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's just an example.
There's nothing powerful. But then you have, like, a random example. I mean, my example, if you get all P ranks in Pieces Zero, you get a purple outfit. That's it. Just a
yeah, I got
purple.
very close to doing that, but I just couldn't P rank the final boss.
It's hard, isn't it? Do you know what phase it is? I feel like it's the first phase.
You know, since you were Wario on your way down to Pet and you were Luigi one bit, I guess today's Waluigi?
That was the plan, thanks for reminding me.
We're also officially 30 days away from Switch 2 Day.
Yeah, well, my time, unless like I said, unless like a collab or something comes up, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be taking a break on this channel.
You did say that on the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm hoping I see Mario Kart again someday.
I imagine I will do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at some point again.
Just probably give it a little while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the Switch 2 to Zero. I'm planning to get Mario Kart World.
Did you manage to get
getting the bundle with Mario Kart World. Sorry, what were you saying, Still Space?
Did you manage to pre-order the Switch 2?
I think so. Just, I'm not actually entirely sure. But we'll see.
Just be glad you guys are in the UK and not America. Pre-orders in America are a mess.
Oh, I've
heard.
I won't get into reasons why, but I am aware that it's been pretty bad over there.
Yeah, and I started looking into these SD cards that the Switch 2 needs, and like a 1 terabyte is $200. I'm like, that is ridiculous.
Jesus, you've no luck pre-ordering one. I tried to pre-order via the official website because I got the email, but I'm still not 100% sure. They haven't taken any money, that's for sure.
Yeah, I put in my name for this website through NOA, but I got it through a retailer, thankfully.
Yeah, I want to go straight to level 50.
Go to level 50.
I got a bit lucky with the PS5. I got it 3 years later.
So stocking wasn't that bad of an issue as it was compared to launch. Oh, and you start with this guy.
I can still... Funny how this is still here, but yeah, I am now Waluigi.
For one of the requirements of this boss at the bottom of the Pit of Hunter Trials a second time, who would have thought to do that one thing without looking up how to do it?
Yeah, I'd have never thought of that.
When I saw that was a requirement, I was like, I think I know who this boss is, and I was still kind of surprised at who it was, but I didn't find the fight all that difficult. But it can't be challenging if you don't know what you're in for.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way thanks to Metaphor.
But the one inside the Prince Mush fight, yeah, that one I think is definitely the much harder one of the two.
That's the one I've seen people go say is like the hardest boss in the game.
I argue it is the hardest boss in the game. And when I fought him the earliest I could, which was right after Chapter 4, I saw stats and like, yeah, I can't lay a finger on you, I'm running.
You can actually find him as early as Chapter 4.
Yeah, you can find him as early as finishing Chapter 4.
One thing about RPGs, always raise your levels and get your team stoked, yeah. If you run the level, you're gonna regret it.
Yep. And like, there's difficult, and then there's unbelievable difficult. Like the final boss of Metaphor, one of the trophy achievements is defeat the final boss at full power, which is don't defeat any of the 6 fight bosses in that last area of the game. And I'll give him like 12 actions in a turn. Like, that is stupid. Assuming he doesn't do anything to increase his actions even more. I'm like, that is stupid.
Yeah, the only reason I had to basically count on one of the party members dodging attacks.
Sharbrick, that's cool.
Yeah, and like I've not done the fight, but I've seen it, and people were not happy of how it went, of how it was handled.
Yeah. Well, like I said, in my opinion, it's the worst final boss I've ever played. I never thought I'd actually see a final boss worse than Sticker Stars.
Wait, hold on, I didn't hear. What final boss was it?
Metaphor.
The final boss of Metaphor.
The actual who you're fighting is amazing. It's the actual fight itself that's the problem.
Yeah, the concept of who to fight is incredible, but the way it was executed, not that great. I wound up having an average time with it because I beat all those bosses leading up to it. But if you're going for that challenge, yeah, you're in for a rough time.
Yeah. Went into my new game plus, I made sure I was deliberately over leveled and I just destroyed it.
Yeah, you did a whole... It's like, for you, it was either way too hard or way too easy.
Yeah, this is not a good combination.
You're killing this thing. On.
There have been... Hang on a sec. Thought I'd kill him. Thankfully I've got Zap time, so it ain't stealing my badge.
This is gonna take forever, I feel like, but it'll be. I'm hoping this could be worth it for me. There's a dark side.
There have been people who would complain when they see someone too strong making bosses too easy. Hello, you're supposed to be. Exactly.
Would you rather be under level and get your A word kicked?
No, if you've gone out of your way to get your team strong, you deserve to destroy the boss.
Absolutely. I like having a challenge, but there's a point where there is too much of a challenge. Oh, hey, Mover.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm scared. What I think I have leave.
All right then.
Ow.
You know, and I'm already in the 4th galaxy of Astrobots, so I'm like 9-10 hours in, so I'm like, it's not a very long game.
I think it's about 11 hours.
Yeah, I read about 11.
I
read about 11 and a half for the story, 18 for 100%, and you said 20 for platinum.
Yeah.
For a lot of the side stuff as well, and I'm only like 9.5 hours in, something like that. At least that's what my PlayStation says, 9 hours.
I love this lucky badge.
Alright, get me go. We're gonna kill you. Dead.
I feel like obliterating my enemies. That is funny to do.
Who doesn't?
Oh, has Power Jam? What?
And as I was rescuing the robots in Astro, I was like, wait, you're supposed to be based off of so-and-so from this game. Some of them are like, I don't know who you are. But others are like, oh, I know who you are, even though I never played the game. And there have been a few of them like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
When I rescued the bots that are dressed up as characters from PlayStation's Legacy.
Yeah, even though I'd not played much PlayStation, I was able to recognize some of them, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I heard, and I'm like, this is a love letter to, this is a love letter to PlayStation's legacy. Watch Astrobot becomes Sony's Mario.
People are already saying that's already. People are saying that's already the case.
And Astrobot is just so adorable. As the character, I mean.
Oh yeah.
How many are these? How many checks am I gonna have to go through? Gonna take
Shit, those things
absolutely
could charge.
forever.
And I like the whole, you can actually feel the vibrations and whatnot as you're moving through the game on your control. I'm like, this is so cool.
Oh yeah, it really made the game like really immersive, and I love that.
Yeah, and like, it felt like I was in the game. It felt like I was part of the game, feeling that rumble.
Fog's really helping me today.
Yeah, Fog seems to be on your side. And no, not Persona 4 levels of Fog.
Oh, yeah, Cesara's actually in the middle of...
I'll just leave it at
Cesara's
that.
actually in the middle of Persona 4 Golden, so let's not spoil things.
Said I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Come on, this is gonna take forever.
Having fun there, mate. Ow.
I mean, at least while I'm doing this, I get decent loot. I nice to at least get some coins from it, no? Get materials. Onto this spot because that's where I need to go.
I think like last time, you're not going to get any more than 1 experience point per battle until the 80s in your floors.
Shit, Bobbery got frozen. Out you come, Vivian.
Imagine the Paper Mario remake. Imagine the Paper Mario remake was Super.
Imagine if the Paper Mario remake was what, sorry?
The one on
Super
the
Paper
Wii.
Mario.
The one on the Wii.
Yeah.
I actually liked my time with Super Paper Mario. Sure, it was things in a different direction, but I liked the direction that took.
I wouldn't mind Super Paper Mario getting a re-release.
I'm sure some people probably want to see 64 remade with some of the stuff that like That's in Your Door Super had.
But it's already on it. But again, that didn't stop them releasing Sunshine or 64. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that when I was gonna say Nintendo has already done 64 and Sunshine. I'll be through the 3D All-Star Collection, but they've done it before. But they released games on NSO and the newest console before.
Yep. I mean, the only way you can play Galaxy on the Switch is gone now.
You can get it second hand, but it's bloody expensive. It's like 70 quid.
So, and like,
That's
about
if I got the game when it was out.
That's about. That's like 70 quid. That's about as much as you would be probably spending on a new game today. And seeing how things are going, I'm not happy with how prices are going.
Like I was saying, if these prices keep going up, the Switch 2 might be my last Nintendo console. I really would not want that.
I mean, it's only the very beginning of the Switch 2 generation, so we'll have to see how the next 7-8 years play.
Yeah.
Time to go for a store power and kill this thing. I should shut up, I'll just kill it.
It also comes down to where the heck am I going to be in my life by the end of the Switch 2 generation.
True. I imagine by the next Nintendo console will be in the 2030s.
If it's a 7-8 year life cycle, yeah, probably the early 2030s. And we're probably about halfway through the PlayStation 5's life cycle, so I'm thinking a 28-29 for what will most likely be the PlayStation 6.
I'm glad I switched over to the
Spike Shield.
Spike Shield, that's it. It's hard to say right now, Cesaro, on that one. But like I said, the 2030s is years away, so...
Yeah, we're only almost halfway through 2025, so that's still 4.5 years away, at least.
Because I'll still be getting the Switch too, because like I said, I'm excited for Mario Kart World, I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'm excited for the GameCube games.
And who knows what else Nintendo's hiding under their sleeves to share with us for the rest of this year.
we got to do Double Dash on. We got Double Dash streams if it does appear on the GameCube.
If the online's good enough, I want to do a lot. There's a lot of Mario games I want to do online, like Mario Kart, Mario Sports, Mario Parties. If the online's good enough, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do.
Assuming it works that well, because I still remember that one time you tried N64 online, it was giving me a literal headache.
Oh yeah, I had to stop the stream because of it, which was not funny. I know, it's crazy how fast this year's going by.
Nearly halfway through 2025. Yeah, time just flies.
I look for my next game and go over it. My game.
I am not touching that with the 10-foot pole. When they said you need the camera to play the new stuff, I'm like, yeah, I refuse.
Yeah, I won't want my face on camera anyway.
Yeah. Like, what if you're streaming you don't want to do your face reveal yet?
That's the point!
Yeah.
Wait, can I do... Wait, is this another thing? Wait, can I... Start the thing of events here? Nope, I cannot. Damn it.
and after all, we may be getting the voice chat, we may be getting the camera thing. Discord is 10,000 times much better than what the Switch 2 is offering, if you ask me.
Well, we already do this for free anyway.
I thought it was it there. Oh, I thought I had a shiny there.
The camera looks shit. Yeah, I can understand why you would think that, Zero.
Yep. And some people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to buy the one that looks like a piranha plant. I'm like, why?
I mean, to be fair, that one does look cool.
The only expansion I'm really looking forward to is Kirby and the Forgotten Lands.
And that's like an actual DLC.
Dude, when I saw that, I saw a thing on a video like saying, "Oh my God, the Kirby navies can terrestrialize."
Luna was slagging it off. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something she would do.
This Demigirl's gonna be an absolute pain, but I'm gonna kill it anyway. Set up a sword stance and then go for a earthquake.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of... I wouldn't be surprised if for me come June, I'll be just primarily working on doing new releases for my gaming stuff for the year.
Ah, damn it, I could have done that FP.
Oh, and you're quite a ways away from the level. Yeah, you got a ways to go.
That's her decision.
Stop anybody from... I won't stop anybody in their decision making. Like I know one of our fellow Sublo crewmates, it's like, I won't buy any first-party games on the Switch 2, but you're still gonna buy the console, only to play the third-party games.
I'm gonna get hit hard in this tank.
And I'm just like, I'm just like, you do know that that's the whole key card, the third-party mostly uses the key card thing you need to, and it's like you might as well buy a digital copy anyway if you're just getting a code in a box. Which I don't like that whole move, having games just be physical copies just be a code in the box. I don't like that decision for a lot of third-party stuff. I think it's stupid. I'm like, you might as well just buy the game digital at that point.
The Mario Kart World, hey, you'll have fun playing that as Tasha so well. Well, both me and Tasha love Mario Karts.
Mario Kart's gonna be absolutely chaotic.
It's certainly got a lot of potential.
It'll be my first Mario Kart time doing Mario Kart in years. Because I forgot the last time I played 8 Deluxe. I think it was around the time the Booster Course Pass was still new. Because I was just like, I just want something new at this point. Because we've been on this Mario Kart for 11 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Well, the end of May marked 11 years since the Wii U version.
I actually wonder. The Switch. There is some decent Switch 2 edition stuff that might be happening.
Once I found out the whole digital code thing, I'm like. Once I found out the whole digital code thing, I'm like, if it's better for me, I'll just wind up buying third-party games on like my PlayStation 5 or something. So I still have a physical copy in some way.
Yeah.
What?
You like the idea you can go for a casual drive. That's gonna be fun exploring the world with friends.
That'll be a very cool idea, and you can like sit and you can like take photos together. And I said this so many times, it makes good thumbnail potential. Taking photos and casually driving.
And if we can get items in the, I think we get items in the thing as well, don't we? Because if we do, you can basically just have a full-on brawl.
I was gonna say the only items I can think of would probably be the stuff for the foods that change your costumes. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think we've seen anything about items in free roam from the directs and trailers.
I mean, that'd be fun if that was the case.
How would items work though? Because you're not racing against each other.
Yeah, you're not in a race. What makes me very excited for these races is that you have to continue racing even in between courses, so it does not stop until the Grand Prix is over.
That's going to be interesting to see how that works.
And I know the knockout tournament's going to be very chaotic. Bottom 4 keep getting eliminated until only 1 is left.
What? I got hurt by Mystica? What?
We'd be like a gang in the game. If I can do wheelies on a bike, that's me and all the way down the road, y'all. They'll be like, there goes Zero, Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
That's how I pronounce it.
I think so. Wario's got competition because he's been doing wheelies on the Wario bike in Smash for years.
Yeah, now you can do wheelies in World. Because didn't you have to do wheelies since Mario Kart Wii, didn't we?
Oh, the wheelie's back. I didn't notice that. I actually preferred them having wheelies.
I think the wheelies were just on bikes.
Yeah, they were. But bikes was the main addition to Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
And tracks as well.
All the last few Mario Karts added something new. We added bikes. 7 added gliders.
And tracks.
And
underwater.
And 8 added anti-gravity.
But it doesn't look like anti-gravity's coming back.
And then Tour added costumes.
And microtransactions.
That's one thing I don't like about Mario Kart Tour. They shove microtransactions down your throat.
Yeah.
And
if your game's got microtransactions, I'm like, nope, I'm not buying it. Or I will. If it's free, I'm like, I'm not getting them.
Yeah.
I'll just say, don't be like me and buy the gold pass.
At $5 a month, that is so stupid. And it's like the worst microtransaction I've seen is when I play Pokemon Unite. $50 to have Pikachu dress up as Santa Claus. That is the stupidest microtransaction I've ever seen. $50 to dress up as Santa Claus.
What a waste of money.
I'm like, who would buy that?
Cody Clay doesn't care about their money.
And you're right.
Yeah, and like once I saw that, I was like, yeah, these microtransaction stuff is so stupid, and that's just the worst example I've seen of it.
Well, that's Pokemon for you.
Pokemon makes a lot of money.
There's been times where the series has disappointed us.
Yeah. Pokemon is the second most sold franchise in the world, only losing to Mario. At least as far as I know.
See, Mario is more... Mario came first before Pokemon.
But that's if you count all the Mario spin-offs, so like Mario Party, Mario Kart, all the sports games. So that's including the main series and all the spin-offs. If it was just Mario by itself, it probably would not even come close to Pokemon sales. That's just what I think, at least.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate this thing's ability.
Alright, mate, go and clone yourself, I dare ya.
If it gets hit by a certain type of move, or it gets hit by Intimidate, it will just go faster, apparently.
Okay, decided to make itself big.
Well, humbug to that!
And you realize you now have a bigger hitbox.
It would have been funny because I'd burned him and he'd just given himself away.
That's hilarious.
I definitely need to start gaining PP though.
And like, this would be a good time to put on Flower Finder.
Release again.
And like, since I started using it in the Switch version, I found Flower Finder very, very helpful.
It's definitely handy in the pit of trials.
Absolutely. I found it helpful in the Chapter 8 dungeon and the Pit of 100 Trials, since there's like almost nowhere to go for that. For your healing.
Hey Gift, sorry.
You go ahead.
Hey Gift, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. GameCube Online. Oh, I remember your reaction.
I think I saw the clip.
What was the
It's been
reaction?
clipped somewhere.
Really, you're gonna steal my orb charge when I'm already terrestrialized? Take back what you said.
Stop. Oh well, my star power was full anyway.
The Shadow Ball won't do much.
But yeah, I'm excited to try Wind Waker, and I know we got Super Mario Strikers on the way. And like I said, if they add in all the various multiplayers that I brought up,
wait, did I die?
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Assuming it works out well, it'll be really good.
One game I'm hoping they add, but I don't think will, is Sonic Heroes. I think that would be pretty sick.
Oh, I'll be second to get Sonic Heroes.
Like, the only thing I would see that happen is if they do it on, like... Unless they do it like another Sega thing, but I don't think they did a console to the Genesis.
Yeah, they're just in the Genesis.
That's something.
Alright. Alright, take care, Cesaro. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
We'll see you again another time. Playing on
You didn't play it?
I've heard a lot of good stuff about that game.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember when you did your one short on the guy just screaming "ah," and I commented, "This short was brought to you by the letter A."
I remember just thinking, what the fuck, when I saw that.
Yeah, well, I've seen some parts of the game and where he winds up screaming a lot. I'm like, I guess this guy's favorite letter is A.
Yes, I.
Dude, I'm always gonna keep thinking I'm seeing a gimmickle and it's shiny, but it's actually not. It doesn't look a lot brighter than usual though. Just checking and I missed
I swear
it.
Dynamite Iton looks like Wario. He's heavily inspired by him.
I could kind of see this. I could kind of see that. Well, the game.
I mean, the whole game is based...
I was gonna say that and Pizza Tower kind of inspired by Wario Land, I think it was.
Yeah. There's a lot of Wario Land
was,
inspiration in
yeah.
Anthem Blast.
Sorry, Speed.
You pick Wario.
You were saying Speed?
Yeah, there's a lot of Wario Land in Anthem Blast. It's the game it's inspired by.
Yeah, I saw that from what I've seen of you doing Anton Blast and what little I've seen of Pizza Tower. They're both Wario Land inspired.
Yep. And then Wario Land 4 gets released on GBA Online.
I think that was hilarious.
I've really grown to liking the Yoshi in this game.
You've grown to liking what?
The Yoshi.
Yeah, the Yoshi can be is very busted if you have Power Plus P's on him.
Yeah, combine them with Power Lift, and he does a ton of damage.
Yep.
Is there a game series I want to try soon?
What would that be?
Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about that series.
What was the game?
Monster Hunter.
I heard. Oh, I know one of my other friends just wants me to try Monster Hunter, and I'm like, if I get money, I'll definitely consider trying Monster Hunter. The newest one just released a couple months ago, and it's got crossplay, and he's been telling me a bit about it. Like, I hope I could get to try the game at some point.
From what I've heard, Monster Hunter is a good series, but it's not something that everyone's gonna get into.
Yeah. And from what I did see, from what I've seen in the trailers, it does remind me of Xenoblade Chronicles a little bit with the open
What is
world
belly
battles.
drums? I've just seen something devilish.
That's another series I need to try at some point. I know my friends are like, "Sub, you need to try Xenoblade Chronicles," but I want to, but I know they take 100+ hours to get through, and I don't exactly have the time to commit to that right now.
I found some evil combo to one-shot something.
No.
And like, I knew what I was getting into when I went into Persona. When I found it was like over 100. I knew what I was getting into when I started Persona was like 100+ hour games.
It was worth it though, the length.
Oh,
Belly drum?
absolutely.
Bum,
then-
bada, bum, bum,
and then-
bum.
And then the Igus
Half
DLC,
my health
that
gone.
added another 50 hours for my playtime, but I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I think I love this.
'Cause I
It's
said that a bunch of
turn it up.
times.
Do I love it though?
You just love the music boiler and Antiboss, it's really catchy. It's been a while since I've heard listened to the soundtrack, yeah.
That's like for the dying one hat.
Let's see how many experience points the enemies at this point give.
That was
Since they
from
gave
Oh yeah, they gave
one
us the
my god.
points.
Oh, they only give
Interesting.
one? Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get a level at the end of this, mate. If these guys are only giving one.
Did he get rid of my
It probably
status
means
changes?
that, but yeah, we got points! We got points! We got points! We got points!
We got points!
No,
Is I'm-
I'm gonna die now.
At least I'm getting
Now-
something.
Alive.
Yep. Now the only way you can I think
I'm
the
dead.
only way you can really get a good level in this is running into at least one Amazing Daisy.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Yeah, no. Heck if I remember. Wouldn't this be where you need coops? Oh, I forgot you still have
Yeah,
Spike Shield.
okay.
Duh.
I'm fine.
Well, at least I know I'm gonna get at least 1 star point out of this. It's just the one now.
Yeah, the Bristol skip nothing now, sadly.
I still get the same anyway.
Oh, I went for strong move there.
The only thing I think you could run into at this point, aside from these two, is the Piranha Plant. Oh, and the spiders. I forget their names.
That's normal, so that's not.
Yeah, there's the spiders.
Yep. I feel bad for people who have arachnophobia.
Well, I'm thankfully not one of them.
Me neither.
Bees. Well, I'm not afraid of bees.
I'm personally not too big. I personally don't care that much for spiders, but they don't terrify me. I'm like, oh, they're just there. I know one of my siblings really loves spiders.
Really? Interesting.
I'm like, hey, you do you. I ain't stopping you on what you like.
I couldn't quite get... Oh, this spider didn't take care of them.
Those bosses are based on
and
spiders.
they don't drop anything either. This is gonna be a... I don't know if you're gonna get a level.
It depends if I think it's gonna depend if I run into an Amazing Daisy.
Pretty much, at this point, yeah.
How rare are they?
You have... Well, only in the 90s. Well, thankfully you have items to heal your FP this time. Maybe the Piranha Plant will give 1 experience? Or more than 1?
Or 0? Imagine.
That'd be sad.
That'd be annoying, really. 1, 2... I've only got 2 Gimmiggle raids left of the day. And then I'll just go for one of the shinies. Wait, what level was that vest we got? 27? Huh. I thought it was a higher level.
I mean, I have it, I might as well use it. Oh, I'm glad Vivian's not at the front.
Yeah, she'd be dead by now.
Unless I got the super guard right. It's very hard to time.
Yeah, the super guard.
Is Vivian all good? Got the defense?
Well, she has no defense right now, but her HP is kind of low right now. Yeah, you're only getting 1 experience points from the pink Spadia things. I forget what those things are actually called. Nothing else is giving anything at this point.
Ouch.
Was Northwest always that big? I thought it was smaller. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Yep. Horse or poison type? Oh, I know what to use for that.
Well, at least this one's getting star points.
Yep.
Ah!
It always hurts when you mistime that. Oh, hey, there's like 5 of them, so you're gonna be getting a few star points here.
I see that one at the back has the enemy at the back has an item, so...
It's a spite pouch, so it's not gonna hurt you all that much, but At least you got it out of the. Oh gosh.
They froze themselves.
And they're frozen.
Yeah, I am not taking
Shell
chances with
smash?
poison mushrooms. Actually, I've just realized the huge thing. I think Mario would have been killed if they hadn't been frozen. I got lucky there.
Yeah, you got very lucky with that.
Wait, how fast am I gonna kill this with Store Power? Oh. Oh, that's a mistake that you've just done there.
I just dodged a huge mistake there myself.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about the chemical I was fighting.
Got very lucky with that. Oh, another fight where you get actual experience.
Yeah, one.
As soon as a boss that does that, and as soon as a boss that does that in the parts in time.
And he's down.
Yay. As stupid as this sounds, if that guy shows up at floor 90 with an epic healing item, I would encourage buying it. Because you kind of need the FP. Normally I would say no, but if he shows up, you kind of need the FP. One experience point. Yay.
Right, I have gotten one more left to do.
You activated the wrong move there, that would have been annoying.
That would have sucked, but I guess it would have given you defense. But Mario's in the back, it would have done next to nothing.
Yeah, these things only go for the people at the front.
Did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I missed.
I wonder what floor I'm on.
88 or 89 is what I'm thinking.
You're good at calling this.
I don't know how I got lucky with my guess.
Yeah, I love enemies that don't give me any experience points.
91, you'll be finding stuff that does give experience points, and not just the Amazing Daisy. Because they're amazing.
Oh yeah, I believe the level enemies on floor 90 will.
It may be like 1 or 2. The only thing I think that'll give like 3 or 4 is probably the wizards down there.
How fast am I gonna kill that thing?
Ouch, Bobby took a beating.
Eh, we're through.
Please tell me. Oh wait. Dude, I done the mistake by mistaking Dark Ghost.
You're getting 3 star points for this.
Get in! Ending the 80s on a bang.
Nice.
Let's try this again, because I'm not mistaking that again. I don't know how I pulled it. I don't know even how I pulled that off. Do you know what I haven't used? I haven't used my Reverend yet. I still haven't used that for the thing.
You almost did the wrong move again.
That would have been embarrassing. But yeah, hopefully from this floor onwards, I should start getting a bit more star points.
Start giving you something rewarding.
Yeah, I think I already see myself going up one level. Hey, Jaheim, how you doing, mate? Yeah. And that's assuming an Amazing Daisy shows up.
So I'm like, so if we do wind up yeah, there's no guy here. So, chances are with this next level, treasure it. This might be your last level up of this adventure.
Possibly.
Assuming you do get one. And, oh, it's the wizards.
You're doing amazing, get in. Oh my god, there's 5 of them.
Oh, 5 of the wizards? Yeah, this is gonna be chaos. I just realized Vivian's on 4 HP. She should probably not be out here. Oh, 2 experience points from the wizards.
Yay, we're getting points.
I guess time to see if this is a shiny or not.
I think Flurry's the one with the most HP right now.
Mm-hmm. But at least we're getting some points.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful if Whirly came in to double your experience.
Definitely.
I kind of hope you get a level up on like floor 99 or something, so you go in this new fight with full health.
That'd be nice.
I don't know why that's not a steel type. Right, time to some boxes.
I can get it in.
Lord. Right.
And all you got in return is Hidden Flurry.
Well, we got
And oh, we got an Amazing Daisy.
Nice.
We got one at least, so that's definitely at least one new level now.
So that definitely secures you a level.
I just realized how annoying is Wiggly gonna be.
I just gotta get this Fiery Jinx correct.
I think you'll be fine.
But that here was Vivian.
Yep, 44 experience points. Now, if you get another one, you'll get another level from there. But assume you're not.
Yeah.
Or you're doing HP. Interesting decision.
I've had some close calls.
Yeah. I would suggest the next level do F. If you get another one, do FP, since you're been running low quite a bit.
I've got tons of FP healing items. Oh, that one at the back's got a good badge.
That's a pretty lucky P, I think.
It's a defend plus P, I believe.
It's a little hard to see because this guy's blocking it, but it's definitely something to do with the partners. It's gonna be annoying trying to take the first 3 out and then stealing that badge from the one in the back.
No, these things don't drop star points.
Well, you did just get a level.
That's true.
The only thing I could see giving you level is probably the wizards.
And the Amazing Daisies, obviously.
Yeah, the wizards and the Amazing Daisies. I think that is it. And now it's time to steal with Miss Mouse. Well, here comes the defense boost.
Got it.
Yep, that is a defend plus P.
Not one I'll use, but it'll get me quite a bit of money. Yeah, if they're not, I didn't see how many star points other enemies drop. But if they're not gonna drop anything,
yeah, I think those
unless
guys.
I'm only getting enough a level if I get an Amazing Daisy.
Yeah, unless you get an Amazing Daisy. It also comes down to how much the boss at the end drop as well, if you beat him.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 Amazing Daisies. Get in.
Oh, that's a guaranteed level right there.
Yeah, well, definitely not taking chances. Supernova time.
Yeah, Supernova, then just blow him up with Bobbery. Since he's already out.
That's not the Wiggles from the water, is it? Oh. Oh. Well, if I get close to him, did he go in the... Oh, no. Can I even interact with him?
Oh, what? The enemies dropped 2.
I think that was the wizard.
Actually...
That's the wizard.
Get in.
Yeah, the wizard dropped 2. So the wizard still gives something.
84. I think that's just enough for a new level.
Well, this is you.
Yep, 2 above the level.
There we go. More HP.
Also considering Prince Mush, yeah, I think you're gonna need the HP. Because I remember his fight being pain for me. But you have to wait until the email shows up, which you might be able to get once you leave the pit.
Yeah. Oh, nice, more star points.
Yep. I don't know if these guys are gonna still drop 2, or if they're only gonna drop 1.
Ah, oh, come on.
A power plus. And you at least have feeling fine, so Mario's gonna be fine with the
yeah.
Stopwatch if that guy gets it off.
Oh no, okay, now they're not dropping anything. Well, again, I did just go up a new level.
They're not dropping anything? Oh, I think the Amazing Days is the only thing that drops experience out of common enemies now.
Oh, I nearly missed that.
Hey, another power plus.
I'll take it.
Thank you for the defense boost, Burley. You might need that. Did they actually lose health? Get those rocks out of here.
Well, I got a power plus badge out of it, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
True.
Yeah, I recovered 2 FP.
2 FP. And it felt like a few seats in the audience. Oh, he's dubbed the cloning now.
Yeah, that move doesn't really work when I have moves that can attack everyone.
Yeah, attack everything. Oh, you got enough for a supernova in case of Maisie Daisy show up.
Yeah, the effect of the charm has run out. All right.
Do you think you'll find a benefit to fighting the last of the optional bosses in this game, or no?
Probably not at this point.
Like, the only thing I could see it helping you with is maybe attack and defense boosts occasionally. But those are chances, and I wouldn't count on those.
Yeah. Got power left, and oh right, we got another Amazing Daisy.
You're not gonna get a level out of it, but hey, there's one.
That should be enough.
Get rid of the cloud, but I think you should be able to get the rest of these guys out.
Oh no, one of the bats stayed alive.
40 experience. He was probably hanging on just barely.
Nice. But I'm gonna need at least 2 more Amazing Daisies to go up another level in time. Wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. I think you only got like what, 5 battles before this new boss at the end?
Yeah.
Maybe 4. Yeah, the other enemies don't give absolutely anything.
I must be around the mid-30s in terms of levels.
I think you're on level 37. Mid to late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just never learn. They decide to throw rocks at you again.
Yeah.
It'd also be a good idea to keep an eye on your star power level.
That's the reason I use Guard Attack instead of Supernova. Just in case another one does show up.
I don't know how I can do this. I break up here because not much spawning.
I have no idea if this is gonna work or not.
Nope, not gonna know until you try.
Either just gets 1 or 2 out. I got 4 out.
There is one near
Hey, you got. Hey, that's something. And it's gonna attack Flurry.
Well, that was a waste. I want to double check what floor we're on. 98. One more to go.
So this is their last chance of fighting Amazing Daisies.
Yep.
How strong are they exactly?
They do 20 damage.
And that's assuming they don't run away.
Yep, no Amazing Daisies.
Yeah. This is it. After this, you fight the new boss.
Wait, no boss.
Yeah, a new Switch exclusive boss, and for Speed to fight it, he has to go down to the pit of 100 Trials a second time.
So the boss at the bottom is not Bonetail?
Nope, not this time. It's a new boss.
Is he harder than Bonetail?
I would say so.
Could you imagine the boss is essentially just like Bonetail
like,
with flesh?
But I was like, huh? When I first saw who the boss was, but it may be goofy, but it is no joke. It is not. It is not played. It is played seriously. I didn't find this boss all that hard, but it's definitely a. Who would have thought this would be a new boss thing when I first saw it?
This outbreak is stupidly annoying.
And since this will be completely new, you'll probably want to have Kubella tattle it.
That was the plan. Hey, Prox, how you doing, mate?
I would also use this to heal up on your FP. I think, yeah, Vivian's the one with the less HP.
Like end of one.
And you don't even know how this thing's gonna battle, so prepare your badges carefully.
What floor is on?
He's on 99.
Ooh, I can almost see this boss myself. Give me a second, I'm getting on the stream. No, I'm messing up with something important. So after that, you prep before the final fight.
That's what I'm doing right now, prepping.
That's what he's doing, he's preparing.
Just deciding what to put my last BP on.
The last of your BP.
Well, this is it.
A harder version.
And it's going to be a quick minute, though.
Here we go.
The battle to end all battles. Almost.
It looks like he's good. It looks like he's gonna lead with Goombella. Or Goombet, is it?
It's Goombella, and he's doing that just so he can tattle.
I think the tattle actually shows what HP the enemy has.
It shows HP, attack, and defense.
So I don't know why, from my perspective, it looks like the Empire bosses don't have that much health. The final boss in in this game looked like only like 150 cents too low.
And then Bonetail has 200.
Really? I don't know why, that feels really short.
So this thing could have even more.
Can you imagine like 300 health?
Well, I know the answer, but I don't want to say it. Also, the music that plays in this fight is really insane. It goes well.
The Bonetail's look in the Switch version looks so cool.
And Goombella's
Like,
title
so
does.
3D.
And Goombella's title does confirm that Bonetail is a she. I'm like, how could you tell?
Alright, down we go.
The last level.
And who is it?
Is it a
do you have,
dragon?
do you have
Yeah,
Goombella?
it's a dragon.
Yes, you do. I was making sure you had Goombella. Just
Um,
walk around until you
what is
find
it?
something.
that
Try
the
looking in the
thing?
middle of the room. Try the middle of the room.
It's a chest, though.
Talk to him.
No, that's not the boss, is it? That is not.
Alright, it's Waka.
I mean, in that case, let's play. Oh, listen to the music.
Oh my god.
Yup, the secret boss is a Waka.
God, I was expecting it to be something big.
That's a Waka. They're pretty rare. Because of hiding and kill, he's got a max AP of 108, an attack of 10, and a 10 support. Bloody hell, that's a huge attack. I never expected to run to one of these guys all the way down here. When he's attacked, he'll drop a Waka bump. Then he'll use that bump for a powerful attack of his own. That means to try to use as few attacks as possible to keep him from dropping those Waka bumps. Seriously, I never expected to fight a Waka. It's so hard to tell what you're thinking. I bet he gets real scary when he's mad, but I hope we don't find out.
So what's the strategy?
Yep.
And there's multiple colours as well.
Oh gosh, you may be in trouble. You may be in trouble.
Oh, okay. So the red ones. Okay, so the red ones are a problem.
The red heals 75 damage. Yeah, you gotta like get this guy out in one go.
Wait, can't you like get rid of the things?
So every time you deal damage to him, he drops a Waka bump. That's all I'll tell you. And the red ones, yeah.
Red ones heal. I thought the yellow ones were going to do damage.
$21!
20. Yup, the red ones deal 21 damage. So yeah, that guy hits hard. You're gonna want to be careful with this.
Yeah. This is gonna suck if I lose.
Yeah, to come all the way down here and lose, only to do the whole thing from the very beginning again. He has it a move that I'm like, why? When he does it. Who would have thought to make a Waka a boss in this game?
Hmm.
I guess this is the Waka's way of getting revenge on every time you smack him.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
I was saying, there was one time when I fought him, he did it as much as dropping 8 bumps.
Like, how much?
And luckily, when he threw it, I had Coop Shield, and that dealt over 200 damage in total.
Wow.
Because he had like 4 of them as red at the time. Yes, throw them away.
He's like, I don't want this. You take it.
Oh, Shy Guy may be doing something bad. Okay, no, he's not.
What did that Shy Guy just do?
He dropped water.
Why? What was that Shy Guy supposed to do? Oh.
I'm scared he's gonna drop another red because they heal.
Yeah, he could wind up using those bumps to heal himself too.
How many colored bumps is there?
Oh, and yeah, and whenever the stage stuff falls stuff on him, he drops one as well.
Is it because of how far down you are? So that's a really good concept. But how is he not gonna concussion from that?
I have no idea.
Hold on, I thought that's actually on 69 health.
When I had 108 HP, I'm like, that is a random max HP. But from when I did research, 108 is considered a bad number in Asian religions. So I was like, why 108? But it's a forbidden number in Asian religious practices. Kind of like how 13 is here in the West.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I was expecting the Shy Guy to hit Mario and Vivian from that.
Kind of surprised this guy is just throwing all that instead of using them to heal. Kind of surprised he's not healing.
Good. Oh shit, there's a red one.
If he uses that to heal, you're pretty much doing this fight from the start.
One, two, three, four.
I'm risking it.
What are you doing?
He's risking the Yoshi.
Did you nickname Yoshi?
Just enough!
Is he gonna use the red?
He's down.
Let's go.
31 star points, nice. At least I actually get something for this.
Imagine this is phase 2.
And when I fought him, I put him on Fire Vivian. He dropped one every time the fire damaged him. So I was like, yeah, I have a Vivian out for this. And if you want to fight this guy again, go down the Pit of Hunter Trials yet again. Yeah, not do that. Don't do that again.
I think I might have gotten lucky. Hey Yoshi, how you doing, mate?
You just murdered him.
I don't know how lucky I got though.
I did not have that guy. He's crazy, but he's not that super hard if you know what you're doing. But now I guess just run around and wait till you get that email.
I might get a few more Jelly Ultras. Yeah, Vivian was a huge help in that fight.
What I did was I spammed Shell Shield and the shell took the hits for me. That was what I did. But I also got really good with timing the super guards on those.
Yeah. I did get some pretty luckies. I guess it's stomach. The music was pretty clapping as well.
Yeah, I did say the music to the Waka's fight is really good.
Yeah, I kind of suspected it was going to be Waka when it was,
When you found out kill the Waka on Keel Hulky was one of the requirements.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just waiting for Prince Mush's thing to show up.
Yeah, just keep running around until you get an email. I think you get it when you change rooms. Check to see if you got one from him already. Alright, let me check this one. Unlocking this fight is relatively straightforward. You just simply need to roll well, that's a lie. I actually got that one much earlier. You should also receive an email from Prince Mush where he challenges you to a fight. You'll get this after completing Chapter 4 and completing all the Trouble Center requests up to that point. But you might get one later if you just power through the game. So I guess just keep on doing troubles until you get him.
Alright then.
Because the thing I looked up says do all of them, but I know, other places I read specifically is do Jolene's trouble. And but those are easy. Cockroach. Oh, was that from Jolene?
Yeah, it comes from Jolene. Is that the email I'm after?
Let me see what it says. Hold up, let me check and see what it says.
He says making a comeback.
Yeah, he's planning a comeback. Yeah, at this point, just wait for an email from Prince Mush to say, hey, I'm ready for a fight.
Alright then. Got about 20 minutes to kill.
Yeah, just somehow kill 20 minutes. You could do that by cooking, doing troubles, doing whatever flows your boat. You're looking more whatever. Want me to cook something clumsy crush a lot? Well, I'll tell you, this other optional fight was the tough one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people say his fight's tough.
Mm.
But like the good thing is, since it is probably where it is, you don't need to worry about getting the game over when you die.
Mm. I think I've got one more Jelly Ultra to make yet.
Stuff you got. And it's 20 minutes of time in the game, so time on the home menu does not contribute.
Yeah.
A random thing is, are you missing any badges or recipes as a finding a way to kill time?
I already did all the badges. I actually got an email on it. I've gotten most of the recipes at this point.
I'm trying to remember what some of those are.
Some of them have had to use memory, and others I've had to use using Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
There's obviously at least one with a cake mix I still haven't got.
Oh, did you do the quest for the guy with the chili sauce? Because that's I think that's for one of the recipe ingredients right there. I don't remember the dude's name, but he gives you the chili sauce, and if you combine that with the hot dog, you get a new Switch exclusive recipe.
Interesting. I know I've had to use some troubles to get it.
Yeah, you get some troubles from to get some of the cooking stuff. The businessman security code, that's where you get the chili sauce from. This is like one of the times I had to look up the answer online because I hate the traveling this guy makes you do for his trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got time to kill anyway. You should have really remembered a code like that, mate. Coop's house. Flurry's house. Don Pianta's, I remember that one's too. Poodle's house. Oh, well, this is gonna be fun.
Just looking up how to activate this other fight, you just gotta wait about 20 to 30 minutes of in-game time after getting the email from Jolene to get one from Prince Mush saying, "I challenge you." So you just gotta play a waiting game at this point. That's all you really gotta do.
1, 2. Okay, it's just 2.
Something easy I could do is just like take a picture of using your Switch's album and then pulling them up when you talk to the guy for his code later. Some of them are annoying to get to, like traveling all the way back to Flurry's house.
Yeah. Well, I have got Yoshi at least.
Yeah, that does help. And you have bump attack, so that'll get rid of the enemies.
Not true, that as well.
And if even the enemies in the pit are given no star points, well, aside from Amazing Daisy, then you should be able to just walk through anything and defeat it.
I was still getting more star points for the Amazing Daisy than I was the Waka boss.
That is definitely interesting. I forgot that guy was in the woods.
It was a huge help because the power blocks he
sold
were dead any for the clefts.
Yeah, it helped you get through those clefts at that point in the game.
It's one of the many quality of life updates I really liked in this game.
Yep. I definitely like how gorgeous they make the background to Boggly Woods.
Oh yeah, visually it's one of the best chapters in the game.
Yep. I can agree with that one. Even if all the enemies outside are black and white.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to assume that still counts.
And check out her bedroom as well, if that even is her bedroom.
4, 5, 6.
So 2, 6.
I know the one to Don Pianta's too.
Yeah. So all that's left is I forget her name, but the rich woman in Foshley Heights.
Yeah, Toodles.
And I think he said he counts the chair on the porch as one as well.
Yeah.
So we already know it's at least one.
That's the list. I'm really glad of these pipes, like I said earlier.
Yeah, that one's useless reward coins. A card. Purple leaf. Ultra shroom. Life shroom. 10 coins. Silver card. Coins. Okay, I'm keeping mental notes of which ones give food ingredients.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3,
Got that one.
4, 5. So I think the code is 2625.
Gold card. Coins. Platinum card. Oh, I have the code. Yeah, I have the code in front of me in case you mess it up. Coins. 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 Money. Okay, there's if you still have time, there's like one other trouble that gives a cooking ingredient. But we'll just see how we are, and you might need to do more. Alright, let's see if you can crack this code. Sure thing, chair guy.
Get in!
Get in, you got it. Ah, it opens, yes, thank you so much. Maybe I can keep my job.
This guy's a really bad business person.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, he loses his briefcase and he forgets the combination. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just have to convince the hot dog guy. I won't leave this place till I convince him. Thanks for all your help. Here's your reward.
Might as well.
Yeah. If you buy a hot dog from this guy and then combine the two together, you'll get a new recipe.
I really wish one quality of life update I wish they'd added is they had a thing that told you all the recipes like they do in Super.
That would definitely be so helpful. That's one thing I liked about Super. But I did like what they did in Super. It's like even if you pick up the item for the first time, even without cooking it, it's registered in your recipe book.
Yeah.
I do like that change at least.
Mm.
The other trouble that gives you cooking ingredients is called the food I want. It's from a bulber, I believe.
Oh, the dried bouquet.
Yeah, the dried bouquet. That's the only other one that gives a cooking ingredient. I had to look through the whole list.
I've already done that one. I did some of them off stream.
That's understandable. I don't know which cooking ingredient, which recipes you're still yet to get. I could probably pull up a list of the recipes and see if I can help find some to help pass the time. Take it, Stompy. A hottest dog. Charges you plus restores 7 HP and occasional FP recovery. Not the best item in the world, but I definitely like that it is new. Recipes. What are you doing to pass the time until you get that email from Lush?
Just whatever I feel like, to be honest.
I guess.
Look around for potential cooking ingredients.
Let me see if I can pull up your recipes. See if I can get one so I can check this. It lists them in order. That makes it so much better. Okay, thank you. That helps out a lot. Alright, I just sent you a list with all the recipes. So that'll help you save you some time.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be listed in the order the game shows it in. To help make things easy and convenient for you.
Yeah. I did pretty well on my own though, 43 out of 58.
Yeah, that is impressive. I think that there are 2 new recipes? Being the hot... I know one of the newest one's the hottest stock. I don't remember what the other new one is. Well, some of them you got as rewards for doing the Trouble Center. After them, I can get going. How do you get that? Oh. I know it's boring just waiting for someone to message you.
Hmm.
Would it be a good idea to heal at an inn or something so you get your star power back? Because I just realized you used. Because I just realized you did some of your. You used some of the star power during the Waka fight. And it's only 5 coins, so it's not gonna do really any damage to you.
Oh no, I healed on the block outside.
Well, I was talking about your star power.
Ah, good thinking.
Because the heal block doesn't do your star power for whatever reason. So that's one benefit to the end.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Enjoy your stay. And thankfully you can skip the animation of sleeping. Yep, there goes your star power. All full. I think you could get additional hot sauces from the business guy. I just don't remember what you have to do. I think it's pay him a little bit of money.
I thought that one was gonna work for some reason.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be a quick minute again though.
No worries.
Sorry about that.
I figured you were sitting there just to wait for the 10 or so minutes to pass.
No, I was actually taking care of something. But anyway.
Understandable. It should be about the time to get the email, try changing the room, and then going back. Since a good amount of time has indeed passed.
Yeah.
Also, you're carrying a mistake with you.
It won't be the first time I've made a mistake.
Yeah, it gets annoying when you're trying to make these recipes and you get mistakes.
Alright then. Guess I'll make a couple more Jelly Ultras.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have no idea how much I'm going to be glad of these.
You're good. It's gonna be hard to say how many of those you're gonna actually have by the time you get to the end of this fight. How many life streams do you have on you, out of curiosity?
I was thinking that. I've got 4. I might get some more of them as well.
Yeah, you might want to have another couple life streams on you. I think I had 6 life streams on me when I fought this guy. So you can make those Jelly Ultras and buy a couple more, then buy a couple life shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the only thing. That's just something I was thinking of. I don't think you haven't. I don't think you've used any yet, but it wouldn't hurt to be prepared.
Mm.
You might have some in storage too. I honestly don't remember. Let's get cooking. Yeah, you're very well off.
Mm-hmm.
Lost count of how many Jelly Ultras you have, but I think you're gonna be plenty ready.
Do I have any left over? Jelly Ultras left over?
Maybe?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you got a couple in. Yeah, you got a couple in there, and I saw you have some life streams in your storage as well. Oh wait, you're full anyway. Look at all those Jelly Ultras.
15 Jelly Ultras. Hopefully that'll be enough.
15 Jelly Ultras and about 4 life shrooms.
Here it goes.
There you go. Accept my challenge. You can now fight Prince Smush. This is gonna be a fight worth watching. If you accept my challenge, you'll be waiting in the Glitz Pit. Prepare for go for an exhibition match. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright then, time for the second optional boss, and what I've heard is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, this boss fight is challenging, to put it lightly. I also like the song that plays when you fight Prince Smush.
We'll see what it is.
I also like what they do specifically for the audience in the fight. I think it's really cool.
We'll see what it is in a minute.
Yeah, I'll let you see all it is for yourself in a minute or so. The hard part was just waiting for that email. It would be appropriate to walk in the Glitz Pit with Yoshi when you're fighting Prince Mush. I'm just guessing. Or are you gonna start with the...
I'm gonna tell him.
So you're probably gonna wind up walking in there with Gubella. Bump Attack's gonna do nothing there as well. I'll let you decide what badges you want to wear. I'm curious to see how you're gonna handle this fight.
I have no idea how this is gonna end up.
I'm gonna let you find out for yourself how this fight goes. As hard as this guy is, I had fun fighting him.
Well, there he is. Sorry again.
Yeah. What does he say? I haven't talked to him in the hall before the fight. But this is a Glitz Pit, but you can find him over and over. And I'm here for the support.
Right, I think we should be all good now.
Okie doke. Let's do this.
See what King Bella says, I guess. He's a tough opponent. Wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't for the challenge.
Yeah.
Is it just the 2 optional bosses?
Yeah, it's just Prince Mush and the Waka. Oh, you had to go into the locker room and click on the, I don't know what it's called, but the thing, and set up an exhibition match.
I'm ready fighting you in the minor league.
What I did was I wound up doing my fights with him through the championship since I climbed all the way back up the Glitz pit after chapter 3. Oh my gosh, you have to sit through the rules.
Yes.
Exhibition against Prince Mush? Yes. Your exhibition has been registered. Please wait, and a security guard will escort you. This is gonna be
wish me luck, guys.
This is gonna be a fun fight to watch. You're gonna need the luck, mate. As I had a tough time with this fight.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. Certainly a packed crowd. It's time for today's main event. We're in for a beautiful brawl. Here before your eyes, our newest champ, the Great Gonzalez, will battle the very first champion, Prince Mush. Once all is said and done, which of these 2 beloved fighters will be left standing in the arena? Let's get our star gladiators out here. First, making his triumphant return to the Glitz pit, it's the Great Gonzalez.
I love that they incorporated Prince Mush into this game as a boss fight.
It was cool seeing him during that cutscene right before the final fight.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
What an entrance! The crowd is going wild for Gonzalez, our 3rd champion, and standing opposite our newest champion is the first ever fighter to bear the title. That's right, folks. Back in action and better than ever, ready for a roll to the ring. Give it up for Prince Mush.
Prince Mush, the first champion. We missed you. Woo! Don't lose to Gonzalez.
2 champions face-to-face alive. The excited about the crowd has reached a new peak. It's time to ring the Stein bell and begin a match that will echo through the halls of the Glitz pit for eternity. Get ready. The brawl.
This is it. The real final battle.
Okay, Mario, let's give this match everything we've got.
Your audience is just toads.
How much HP you got, mate?
Look at his stats.
96. Its defense is 6. Shit.
And its defense is 6, so your attacks are not going to be doing a lot either.
I don't think I put the pace blow on. Damn.
He's still a powerhouse. He's known for being clean fighter, so come up down relying on dirty tricks. He changes battle style, so keep an eye on his stance. We'll have to think fast to come up with a good attack method. Not sure, but just come on top. Try to rely on super guards.
Some cake-based drama, gee, I wonder what caused that.
If you manage to beat this guy, you become the true unrivaled champion.
Not quite a final battle, but it's the last thing we're doing.
Yep. And his max HP is inverse funny number.
Funny. Oh, he's immune to fire.
Oh, it's a fire and explosion, so Vivian and Barbie are gonna do nothing here.
I'm so mad I didn't put on power at the pierce blow.
Miss Mouse is probably gonna be the partner that's gonna be the most help.
You bastard! You dodged it!
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can dodge your attacks, so have fun.
Well, he isn't dodging this.
Well, Gubella says he doesn't rely on cheap, dirty tricks. Let's change battle stance.
What did I do about that?
Yeah, this guy can like one-hit you with that combo. You're gonna need a lot of life streams for this.
So much for no dirty tricks, mate.
You can really see why this guy's very difficult.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Trent Miss Mouse is only at 4 H, only got 10 HP from the life shroom.
Aye. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a Jelly Ultra on Miss Mouse.
The fact this guy can dodge makes it very annoying. Oh yeah, his moves do that too.
Okay, so that doesn't work when he's in that stance, obviously.
Yeah, you'll just have to pay attention to what battle stance he's in when you attack him.
Okay. Will this work now?
Don't Toads!
Way, you missed me, mate.
That's just funny. It was just so fun. It was just so funny just listening you say "we" like that.
That's a common thing we do in the UK, just say way when they miss. I got 15. Oh god, he's charging up again.
Oh, he's like going he's going Super Saiyan.
17!
And 6 FP.
Oh my god.
This fight is no joke.
You already had your turn, mate. I have a bad feeling about this.
I know I'm late to it, but whatever.
Oh, you're doing this kind of shit.
Oh gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be hard.
And I haven't got anything that attacks everyone. Who's exposed who the real one is?
Yeah, I did that at the least.
Jesus, how much defense does this guy have now?
Well, we know Miss Mouse pierces defense, so she'll get cut through it.
Well, that's not an option because he keeps changing his position.
Or
Coops might do it.
Yeah, Coops is shell, whatever that move is.
No, nothing's hitting him.
There is one way to get him out of that position. And it is annoying to pull off. I'll leave it to you if you want to figure it out.
Yep, and he just did 23 damage to Coops.
And Coops is the one with defense. And he's on his back, so he can't do anything now.
Fucking hell. At least he's struggling to hit Mario.
Yeah. That is the plus. This is a fight that'll go down in the books.
Oh my god. There's gotta be a way to damage him. The Toads are not liking this fight.
Clearly not. Are you trying to build up to try another attack?
I can't think of what else could do it.
And you're on a life streak. You're on a life streak.
I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah, I can't win that fight. Fucking hell, that fight is stupid.
There is one way to get. There is like one way to get him out of that stance where he's immune to the damage and all that.
I'll give it one more try.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Once all my party members are down, it was just a numbers game at that point.
So much for not relying on cheap, dirty tricks.
Yeah, that was not a fair fight.
You said you want piercing blow.
Yeah.
It's a fun but difficult fight.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It
Once
was
I knew
good
what
the first phase
once
was fine, the second phase was just complete bullshit.
Once I knew how to get past the second phase, I had a fun time with it. Remember, you have to go in the locker room.
Yeah.
You know, I'll leave it till you figure it out, or just give up on the fight before I tell you how to get him out of that
I'll try it
stance.
one more time.
I defeated him, but boy, was it hard.
Gotta watch the cutscene again.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Nothing wrong with that. If you leave if you like run away from the fight on the first turn to come back, you'll have a much shorter cutscene where the party member says something, then pretty much says something, and it's like get ready to brawl, like a typical Glitz Pit match.
Yeah.
One thing I do like doing the Glitz Pit again later in the game to see what Vivian, Barbary, and Miss Mouse say when entering and winning fights, since they were not there with you when you did the chapter the first time.
Oh my god.
Don't lose Gonzalez. Who said that? I've always wondered, how did Rock Hawk defeat Prince Smush if this is how Prince Smush fights?
Wasn't Prince Smush a victim and that's why Rockhawk took over?
Probably. But I guess it's safe to say Rock Hawk's the weakest of the three champions.
Definitely.
Two battle styles, keep an eye on the stance. With a good attack method, if you're not sure.
Oh, I think I've got it. You need to super guard his attack. I think that's probably what you gotta do.
So, having all those pretty luckies was probably not a good idea then.
Well, it's definitely mentioned super guards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's look at Goombella's tattle. She'll probably give you a tip on what to do. He dodges or... Oh, so it changes? Oh, you got a bingo coming.
I'm gonna risk it.
Risking an art attack?
I'm risking the bingo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go with the power lift, not an art attack, but okay.
Oh, I remember this attack.
Yeah, that's the attack. That is, yeah, no.
Fail time.
Yeah, once I saw once I saw the 6 and 6 after chapter 4, I was like, run!
Get in.
Nice. Oh, hey, and all the toads came back.
Nice. I charged again, the bastard. Now I can't dodge this.
Yeah, you have to take in whatever attack he throws now. Unless he charges a third time. And we know that fire and explosions do nothing, so this S Dynamite's gonna be useless. I guess this is a good time to practice those super guards.
Not really.
Hold up, let me do the math. How much damage did that do? 14, 26, 37, 48. He did a total of 58 damage with that one attack.
God damn.
I just had to play that part of that attack in slow motion. Hey, bingo!
Get in.
Maybe I think you know what you're doing this time.
Yeah, I'm just not very good at timing super guards.
Yeah. I had to learn how to super guard this guy's moves. And quickly. And when I was like, if I knew this guy would require super guards to win, I would have been practicing over the whole game. Here it comes. Phase 2.
So hard to time, and if you don't...
Yeah, if you mess that timing up, you're not gonna make it. Would the zap tap actually manage to... Oh, misunderstood damage. Would the zap tap actually counter?
It doesn't, unfortunately.
So, yeah, if you want to have to do this again, don't bother putting on the zap tap. Oh, here comes that move.
Does this actually do anything? No. I don't know why I thought this would work, to be honest.
It's like that one face at the Shadow Queen. None of your moves will do anything until you pull off a super card. Those clones, he does 3 attacks, which is not fun. Oh, that's right, you put on super cool, I think. I don't know what I was thinking.
Ah!
Oh no, there goes Coops. No one's left with really any book or Bobbery and Flurry.
Oh my goodness.
This space at the fight in particular is brutal.
Super guarding is ridiculously tight.
And now you know. And then I had an even rougher term since I had on Simplifier, which cut the timing for the super card by 1 to 1/4 of what it normally would be. So I had to be very tight with it. I don't know if you're coming almost out of life shrooms. Yeah, you're out of life shrooms now.
Right. I just... Fuck this fight. Yeah, cheaters don't win, mate. Fuck off.
We got ourselves to win a Prince Smash.
There's hard, and then there's just whatever the fuck this is. I'll give it one more try.
Third time's the charm, I guess. I guess you could say you attempted it.
Yeah.
No, Yoshi's gonna be able to land the move because that guy has a defense of 6.
Hmm.
A good thinking this S Dynamite's gonna do nothing. Might need to replace that with a life shroom. Just an idea.
I'm gonna change my setup. This isn't gonna work.
I have faith you'll figure something out. And you got the money to spare.
Oh god, imagine doing this with double pain on.
Yeah, no thank you.
See if this makes a difference, the simplifiers.
You'll lose some star power, but it could make doing those super cards a little easier. You probably won't want Zap Tap either, since it's not going to do much.
Yeah.
It's just an idea. I don't think this might particularly only feeling fine either.
Good thinking.
Because I don't think he has moves that burn you, confuse you, whatever. So that buys
It
you.
didn't appear to.
Yeah, that buys you another thing. A strategy I did for a lot of the fight set was I spammed charge, so I would boost my attack. It would take a while, but I would boost my attack, so I'd do a lot of damage. That was something I did. I spammed charge.
I believe they can be stacked as well.
Yeah, I managed to stack it up to do like plus 20 in my charges. And they go up by 2 every time you do a charge.
But that would take forever.
Yeah, it does take a while, and it only works on the next move you do. Plus, there's a chance he could dodge it, which would make your charges go to waste. So that's just a huge risk there. There might be something else. Oh, he's selling super appeals. Oh, do you have any super appeals on you? That
Yeah,
are
I do.
equipped.
I also don't have anything else I can use.
Die, Crouch. I believe in you. You got this. Oh, what are you doing? Oh! I see where you're going.
I almost never use this room.
You cut quite a ways. I was like, who is the guy that runs this store for 39 coins? Boogity boogity bee. What? Yeah. I'm finished. Need any more?
We're good. Welcome again. What's the name of this person? Because I never ever talk to him.
Yeah. That's Chet Rippo, the adjuster. He can adjust your stats. Me, I wouldn't trust this guy with anything complex other than plucking back hair. I seriously read that out of what Gubella was saying about that guy.
Well, I've got a bit more HP this time. Was it on
Yeah.
40 I had last time? Now I've got 60.
Yeah, I think so. My other suggestion would be to put away the Zest Dynamite since we know that's gonna be of dead weight. I guess I get you another life shroom?
I guess that's what we're doing.
Because I forgot you were carrying that until you switched to your items. Throwing an idea that'll give you another life shroom in case something goes wrong. I went in with like 6 to 8 life shrooms and I came out with like 1 or 2. This guy is hard. I think you had 3 life shrooms in this inventory. Now, hopefully your partners don't eat those life shrooms on you.
What they're going to.
Thanks very much. I'm gonna ignore the last word she said there.
If a girl called me something like that, I'd be getting far away from said person.
I'd be like, are you talking to my partner or me? I'll just assume they're talking to, I'll just assume you're talking about my partner as that word.
Alright.
Alright, let's see
Third
how
time's
this
the
one...
charm, hopefully.
Yeah, like I said, 3rd time's the charm. Let's see if this changes things.
More life shrooms. I have a better idea of how the fight works. I now have a better way of dodging the attack, or countering it.
I think you might be able to do this.
I have no idea how much the simplifier actually increases it.
I know it increases it, I just don't know the exact odds. I know how unsimplifier works, but not simplifier. Like in
How does
terms of
unsimplifier work?
Okay. Yeah, I just in terms of like increasing the window of the super guard. I know that means you'll get a lot less star points for it, but if it makes actually hitting the guy, I could see why. I was gonna say, did you say it, but you're doing that again? Now I have to sit through the cutscene a third time.
Yay!
If only there was a way we could skip cutscenes. Although it feels so weird challenging Prince Mush from a minor league locker room.
Would I like everything against Prince Mush? Not really, but I'll give it one more shot.
I think you're coming much more prepared this time. I don't know which would be worse, the final boss of Metaphor or Prince Mush.
At least this guy seems somewhat beatable. Metaphor at full power, no chance.
So yeah, this guy's probably the easier of the two.
The problem is the super guard timing's really odd.
Yeah, this is the one time where you had to use a super guard.
Yeah.
I think this guy was intended to be a fight in the GameCube version of the game, but never happened for whatever reason. So I'm glad they brought it in this version to at least keep that idea from the GameCube version intact. Two champions face to face at last.
Alright, third time's the charm. I'm not very hopeful, to be honest. I keep forgetting which pose does which.
It's oh yeah, the action commands go much slower with Simplifier. That's another thing in mind as well.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be fine with it being slow.
Yeah.
Besides, you just got Toad to the audience. I think you're gonna be okay. I've not seen it. I don't see a Toad throwing anything that's bad at you.
Yeah. Well, I dodged that with no problem.
Birds outside. Oh wow, you did 10 damage. Nice.
I have no idea if this attack is actually gonna work. Oh no, you can't dodge that.
Yeah, I guess stuff like that he just can't dodge.
Ouch.
At least it was only 5 damage.
True.
So it's not the worst. Your chance to get your health back.
Helpful.
Only for 5 HP, but it's something.
Hey, I got one super guard in. And oh, he changed his battle stance completely.
Yeah, when you hit him with the super guard, he lowers his defense completely. So that's your chance to go all out. When you do get the super guard, it is so satisfying.
Now he's activated that really annoying second phase. Now he's falling apart.
Now we're talking. I think you might actually be able to do it this time.
Don't jinx it, mate. If I can just super guard him one more time, I've got him. Damn it.
Miss Mouse hangs out with 1 HP.
Get in. This is payback for all the time you put all the shit you put me through, mate. Supernova time.
Had a feeling you were gonna go supernova.
Yeah, this prick deserves it. Okay, no fairness, this fight actually was a lot better with the simplifier.
Yeah, simplifier makes the fight more tolerable.
Don't think it's a bad fight though. What? Whose decision was it to have a fight do about 50 damage? One turn do 50 damage. Stupid. But he's down. And I get 2 star points for him. Seriously?
2 star points.
Yay. Fuck you, Prince Mo. So strong. You've got me beat, Mario. Well, you could have seen this cut. You couldn't plan a more ferocious battle. Wild moves, raw power, fly, fist of fury. What beautiful destruction. This was, without a doubt, inarguably, definitely, absolutely, completely. Yeah, we get it. An extreme battle of the highest caliber. There could be one winner. This time was the Great Gonzalez. I should be allowed in the champions room for that alone.
You do get something. You talk to Prince Mush again in the hallway.
We should fight money at 30 coins.
Oh, that for 30 coins? Oh, so Prince Mush has something to give you. I just saw him in the hallway. If you catch him now, that's all. Take care, Gonzalez.
Most likely just some kind of golden head. Code head or something like that. And that's what,
the Waka
gave.
Yeah, the Waka gave a golden bump that does nothing.
We got on quite a show up there, didn't we? I know I gave it everything I had. We should both be proud. I have a gift for you. Consider it a thank you being for such great. Hope you'll take it. I got Prince Mush's belt.
A white belt? I'm willing for a rematch anytime, and I tend to win it. Yeah, no, we're not rematching you.
Yeah. You're already worth 2 star points anyway.
The Waka's worth more than him!
The Waka was worth 31.
That's what I said. The Waka's worth more points.
I don't think I'd want to fight the Waka again, because if you lose that, you gotta redo 50 floors.
And with everything else giving nothing, there's no reason to go down that pit ever again.
Yeah, the only thing that gives star points now is the Amazing Daisies.
So in like 1, maybe 2 levels, Prince Mush is gonna get 0 experience, and he'd be not worth it at all then.
I got all those light springs, I didn't even use one in the end.
Hey, you did a lot of preparing for this round.
I guess so.
So it worked out, I guess.
Again, but I guess that concludes my playthrough of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door.
What a game this was.
Still holds up as one of my favorite Mario RPGs to date. I'd say this is probably third favorite with Paper Mario in silver and Dream Team Roses in gold.
What was silver again?
The original Paper Mario.
Oh, okay.
This guy's doing a Link to the Past. Can we raid him?
Good call.
Yeah, I think I'd have had problems being running too much without the simplifier.
Yeah, the simplifier, well, simplified it.
Yeah.
You can only begin to imagine what I went through when I was wearing unsimplifiers.
Yeah, what were you thinking, mate?
Thinking, but I did it! I didn't know
You did it?
I didn't know I had to time super guards with that guy.
Well, we both beat him in the end. Yeah, the person we are raiding is CamDog19, so...
Get in.
There's the link to his channel. What's going to be next? I don't know. But until then, thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you later. Take care.
See ya next time, people.